Hey, and welcome to episode 2 of this season of Studio058. We have the usual lineup of awesome news and pranks for you today. But for the insights items, we have something special, something that just might satisfy your taste buds. Shall we begin? Hey, it's me again, Yannick Martinborough, and today I'm joined with Mr. Michiel.
Yeah, exactly.
Who is?
I'm Michiel, studying international hospitality management, and I'm now in my third year of the education. So.
Oh, nice. So, could you tell me what exactly, what are you doing currently right now in your studies?
Currently, I'm in the practice module. Within the education, we have several modules in which we have to practice what we learn in theory weeks during the education. And in your third year, you're a manager. So as a second year student, you already had some responsibility because you have to know the operations and supervise your first year students. And as a manager, you really have the overall operative look on any department of your interest. And I'm currently manager in the restaurant of the Stanley University Hotel.
Oh, similar to how we media students are currently doing this show.
Exactly.
Awesome. So today we have Mr. Michiel here because we're covering an insight items based on the student canteen and how to prepare some food. But we'll get to that a bit later. So tell me, what new has been happening in your life recently?
Well, of course, the education is only 4 years, so it's like gone before you know it.
Yeah.
And if you have passed your first and your second year, you can start your internship procedure, and that's actually what I'm going to do now. I'm trying to focus on Germany or maybe Austria to go there for internship. And I think that's really exciting, so I'm looking forward to it.
Excellent. Anything else other than the studies that interest you?
Yes, of course, there's always other interests. I'd like to go party with friends and to have dinner with friends. And I do also work in a restaurant nearby my hometown where my father lives. And I really enjoy working also in the hospitality industry, like in real life, nice. Other than Stanley University Hotel.
That's excellent. Well, right now we'll show you an item of various interesting things that has been happening around the world, and even an event that happens nearby in Stenden at the Campus Cafe.
Yeah.
So yeah, right now we'll show you that item. Welcome everyone to a new segment of Awesome News, or Awesome Stuff as I would like to call it. Today I have some awesome new things to show you guys. A bit to do on the technological side, and of course a YouTube channel that I found really interesting. Have you ever went to stream your favorite TV show on a certain American website or a UK website, and it's all like, this is not available in your country, and you're like, what kind of crap is this? Well, you can say hola to an awesome and free web browser plugin that allows you to change your IP address to the matching country that allows you to stream that video. It's awesome, right? But you know what doesn't need a web browser plugin? The weekly live events that happen every Thursday at the Trio Campus Cafe. Would that be of interest to you? In new and bizarre internet trends, there is now whaling. Like planking wasn't enough, or the Harlem Shake, or anything bizarre enough. Whaling. We all love to listen to music, but have you been listening to music in its truest form? The people at the Pono Music team thinks not. They have started a Kickstarter program that has funds exceeding over $4 million US, backed by over 11,000 people. Surprisingly enough, this Kickstarter program, as of recording today, has been started only 6 days ago. The device uses the free lossless audio codec as its main means of playing back music, which compared to MP3 retains most, if not all, of the music data needed for music files. Of course, with such a device that plays back high quality, you would expect it to be expensive, and it is. When this device releases to the market, it will be $400 US, with a storage space of 128 gigabytes, which is of course needed to play back such huge FLAC files. Will you be getting a Pono music player? Last week I brought to your attention an awesome YouTube channel that told you how to bend science to your will. This time around, I'm going to be a bit more cynical and tell you about a YouTube channel by the same creators that talks about how nature Hates You. It talks about various things in life, such as colors, or even household pets, or even wildlife animals, such as a moose. That could be harm to you, or a disadvantage in your life in some way or the other. It brings it off in a more funny approach, so you can't exactly take this YouTube channel completely seriously, but it does have some facts to it. So have a look.
If your mom and a moose got pregnant the same day, by the time you popped out, that baby moose would already be older, faster, larger, better at swimming, and better at kicking than you. Plus, those are all facts that will never change. You will always be physically less than a moose.
Nature hates you. Well, this is all the awesome news I had to bring across to you. Maybe you can suggest some awesome news for next episode on our Facebook page or via Twitter. We'd love to share any awesome news or any awesome things that may be of interest to you. Well, see you back at the studio. And we are back. So, Mikhail, tell me, what from my awesome item has really stood out to you?
Well, I like the item which you showed me really is quick. It's from one topic to the other, or just all within the topic, but just like shot and shot and shot and shot, and it all runs very smoothly. And you see that more often nowadays, that in these prank movies or funny movies, but also in the news, everything runs so fast, and we all need to keep track of it. But most of the time, if it's done correctly, I also really like it. And I also really like this. It's just
Nature hates you.
Nature hates everybody.
Nature hates everyone, of course. So, based on that, do you have any? Do you know of any awesome or interesting videos or trends that has been happening other than whaling?
Other than whaling, indeed, yeah. Whaling is stupid, but yeah. What I already said, like these movies in which everything's done so quickly. We also had this time in which everybody made vines.
Yeah.
You know, 5-second movies in which you do actually something which doesn't really make sense.
No.
And there's one originally from France, I think, and he's now living in America, and he's called Jérôme Jarre or something. And he also makes these stupid finds, these crazy finds, and you should really check them out. I can explain them here, but it wouldn't make sense.
It wouldn't make sense.
He is
at
so
all.
funny. You
You'd
should
have to
really check it out.
On Vine. So based on like any more funny, humorous things, have you ever been pranked?
Well, I think I have ever been pranked indeed. Yes, of course. I think everybody's been pranked before in his life. But yeah, usually I really like it. But I can't think of anything right now, basically.
Yeah, I've been pranked multiple times. And we usually send out our crew to go out and prank other students throughout the school. And hoping to make them feel better, I guess. But just mostly to get a laugh out of ourselves because we think it's humorous seeing other people suffer.
Yeah, of course. Suffrage is always the best thing to see. And I hope those others can also laugh about it at the end.
Of course, that's the best.
That's the best thing, yeah.
So now we'll show you an item of us going out and doing a prank, just like last week. Take a look.
Hey, my name is Maisa,
Hi, I'm Gina
and we're filming pranks for Studio058.
at Stanton University.
Yeah, and we're filming some pranks and
High fives,
Yeah,
holding hands.
be really creepy.
Yeah, in the elevator.
So you shouldn't miss the upcoming
Yeah.
scenes. Stay tuned.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Do you have a nice day?
Have a nice day. Oh, yeah. Have a nice day.
Welcome. Come in.
No.
Welcome. Come in. Hi. Welcome. Come in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can stay here. No exit. Now go to your place. Did you press?
Yeah, we just pressed.
Did you press? Really? Didn't saw it. Creepy.
Yeah, this is creepy.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
Press again, maybe.
What?
It helps. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome. Hi.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. Are
my
we
God.
disturbing you?
No. Press the button.
We're just
Just press the
being
button.
filmed right now.
No.
No?
Where are you going?
Sort of flow. Sort of flow.
Two.
If you want to get up here and walk the rest.
Bye. Try not to die. Bye.
Bye.
Well, that was creepy.
That's creepy indeed, but it's also very funny. It's funny to see like these people confused.
It's awesome watching people confused. Even with the high-fiving prank, I must say I've had that before. Not really with high-fiving, but I've had people wave or like come up to me
Yeah.
when it wasn't actually me, it was someone directly behind me or someone walking past me. It just leaves an awkward feeling.
And you just don't know how to react.
You
And
don't know how to
afterwards, you're like, maybe I should have reacted differently, though.
Yeah, you want to hide your face instantly.
Yeah,
just, like,
exactly.
Turn your face, you're like, you pretend that someone else is there, you just grab your phone and you're like,
Yeah, exactly.
instantly. Well, that was really good. I must say that girl, she did an awesome job.
Yeah, the prank was actually done very well.
So let's move on to the insight item. So you have worked at the Student Canteen since.
Yeah, true. Yeah, in the first year, of course, all the first years have to work anywhere within the student hotel. So it could either be housekeeping or front office, the restaurant, the kitchen, and also, of course, the canteen. Yeah, and I really like canteen. It's nice that customers can choose various items in the canteen from various cultural backgrounds as well. Like we have the pancakes from Europe, and we have the noodles from Asia, for instance, and just breads and coffee and such.
I must say, when I first started to study, I was really impressed with the canteen compared to like even back home in high school. The canteen
right.
was just like imported food from like elsewhere, but this one here, they actually make the food, and it's like a lot of variety, even at the iFood. Have you worked at the iFood?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Was that awesome?
It was awesome as well, because in iFood everything's prepared really on demand. So somebody requests something and then it's prepared. And what happens in the canteen is that it's prepared beforehand and they keep it fresh for some time. And if it's not fresh anymore, they take it away and they refresh the products they have.
Yeah, I must say Extended's done a good job. Do you think it's a really good study? Have you enjoyed your study throughout?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, the study is fine indeed, and I think it's also good to work in different departments of not only a hotel, like really the housekeeping department, restaurant, and front office, but also these catering departments like IF and canteen.
Great. So right now we'll take a look at the insight item of the Student Canteen behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
This is the canteen at Stenden, well known among students and teachers. Even people from the NHL are sometimes spotted here. However, next to coffee, pizza and buns, the famous Asian noodles are offered here, and that in different varieties. But have a look. This is where the magic happens. This is the back kitchen of the canteen, and here the vegetables are being prepared. Clearly, for the noodles. Anyhow, we were granted an exclusive look behind the scenes of the Standard Canteen. This is now in the front kitchen. When the preparations in the back are done, this is the place where everything comes together. Look, everything is carefully stored and ready to be served. Of course, it needs to be cooked first. The noodles are definitely one of the best choices to make when it comes to satisfy your hunger. But look for yourself. When everything is ready, finally the meal can be prepared. One is spoiled for choice. White noodles or brown noodles, chicken, shrimp, beef. Even 3 different sauces, teriyaki, sweet and sour, and kokos are for choice. Check it out and decide for yourself if you like it. In the canteen at Standing.
Yeah, so basically what you can see is that everything that happens in the canteen, what customers can see, is only the very last phase of the preparation. It's like preparation for consumption, and everything else happens in the back kitchen. And I like it really that with the noodles, for instance, you can, as a customer, you can really make your own variation with chicken or meat or any sauces you'd like.
Yeah, that's why like one of my personal favorite things about the Standing Canteen is it's like school Burger King in a way, but in a more healthier way. I really do enjoy going there. You can actually see the quality behind the scenes and the quality even at the front of how the canteen runs.
Yeah, and it's much healthier and much better than Burger King, of course.
Of course, I agree. Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. Oh, I'd like to thank Michiel again for being here. Thank you for taking the time out to explain the Standing Canteen.
You're welcome.
Join us again in the next 2 weeks, of course, for the next episode of Studio058. Make sure to check us out on Facebook and, of course, our other social media outlets such as Instagram and Twitter. We'll see you next time.